Dead ass done. We're not getting married, we're not together. Like, I'm doing
What? I didn't do anything.
In my mind, I was like, what if she died? So if I don't see her again, it's her mom's fault.
I'm not bargaining with this little on how to live my life. Like, it's bull.
Holy
Stop.
you're gonna get us killed.
Turn the camera around. Oh, here it go, right here.
Look at that sizzle on that plate.
I know you lying.
Yes, girl. We just about to eat.
How dare y'all? Wow. You ain't even asked about me. You just out to eat, living life.
When she called and said that they were gonna keep her and induce her, I told her I would be there shortly, but they said it was gonna be 12 hours before the baby should be arriving or beginning to arrive, so I didn't feel the need to rush to get there. So, went out to eat.
What they give you?
They gonna start my Pitocin at 10:45.
Yeah, you're gonna have Aniyah tomorrow.
So I'm gonna start having my contractions tonight.
Well, I'm gonna call you back because I'm about to eat my food.
Look what they doing. Eating.
I can't believe my mom was just taking her very sweet, precious time while I was being induced. But maybe she didn't understand. As a mom, she should be in the room.
That's whack. I have no idea what to do, what to say, if anything did go wrong. And I can't be making decisions for her because we're not married and I'm only 17. So I feel like her mom should have been there.
I didn't become nervous until she said she tested positive for COVID. And then at that point, I began to put things in motion to hurry up and get to her. You know, I understood that that was Day-Day's baby she was carrying, but I needed him to understand that she was my baby.
Hello. I'm here for my daughter, Aniyah going. If she hasn't considered everything right now, she can only have one. Yeah, he's gonna come out. No, he's a child. Yes, he is a child. He is 17 years old. He brought her here until I was able to come up here. I'm her mother. So once he leaves, he cannot come back.
What's going on? I called Aniyah and I let her know that it was best that I be the one that's in the room with her. I explained to her and Day-Day both, you know, you guys are getting ready to have a child of your own. And if something was to be wrong with your child, you would need to be there, which meant that as Aniyah's mom, I need to be there.
Anything you do, you want to do, but just know he is a child. So if they get to asking questions, he's not gonna know what to do, what to say. And I'm telling you now, you're on your own. Do not call me because I'm not gonna take a step. I done made arrangements to be here with you and for you as a mother should. So right now, I'm telling you, he needs to come on down because I'm not ready to be left with the fact that something happens to you, then I have to live with that I was there. Y'all are kids. Neither one of y'all understand anything. So somebody need to have some sense. So you need to come on and hurry up because I'm tired.
One thing that Aniyah does do, despite any negative feelings that she may have, is she respects her mother. So once I said this is what needs to be done, she definitely didn't agree with it, but she went with it because, to be honest, she could have disagreed. She could have said no.
What if she would have exercised that right?
She wasn't.
After Aniyah's mom kicked me out, I was just mad. I was scared for what was going on. I didn't know what was going to happen. So in my mind, I was like, what if she died? So if I don't see her again, it's her mom's fault. I was in the hospital till around 3 in the morning when me and Aniyah's mom switched places. But the doctors came in and said I had to leave since I've been in contact with COVID, so I was basically being kicked out. So after that, I just left and went home. Felt like my heart was getting ripped out because I couldn't even go in the room one last time. They just kicked me out. In that moment, I realized that I wasn't going to be able to see my son being born.
Grimes here.
I'm staying at Kayleigh's house tonight because she told me I have to go to the baby doctor appointment in the morning. I didn't really want to be there because my mom was sick. I feel like it would have been less stressful if just her and her mom would have went and just texted me any updates or anything like that. But can't get a pregnant woman mad.
You look comfy. So are you here for me or for Easton?
Both.
Be for real.
I am being for real.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm for sure.
Because you didn't want to be here.
Well, I didn't want to be here because I wanted to be with my mom. I feel like I get forced to go to Kayleigh's house, and it frustrates me. But every time when I don't hang out with Kayleigh, she always asks if I love her. If I didn't love her, I wouldn't be here. Always stress.
What?
If it was up to Kayleigh, she'd probably want me to move in with her and just stay there for the rest of our high school. But that's not an option. I feel like it's unfair for her to give me crap from the second I show up. This is why I didn't want to come, because it's always something. It's always stress, always something. You always got to start arguing about something. It's always BS. So then you had to go in the room and ask me, oh, is it Easton you want to be here or you? So what do you think? That's why I'm here, is because of you and Easton. But it just makes me stressed out because I got to work all the time. Worried about Easton, worried about school, and my mom. I feel like I do have a lot on my plate. It's not just being a 15-year-old and having a girl pregnant. My mom has anxiety and bipolar. She'll be happy, and then the next minute she'll just get super down on herself, sad. And I feel like I should be there when my mom is down, because I feel like I kind of am the man of the house, because we don't really have any other man in the house.
I know that he stresses out, and I know that he keeps a lot in. To see him cry, it hurts. It hurts. I understand that you worry, and I have been sick. I do wish that he wouldn't worry about me, as much, and worry more about a baby coming. I think that's more important than worrying about me. I'll be okay, and if I need you, I'll call you.
What's going on, guys?
She got a lot of stuff going on.
You guys both have us, so we can help you guys with Easton. And I'm sure your mom will do what she can do as well. You're gonna be an awesome parent, so don't be upset.
Seeing Graham break down, it makes me realize that my main focus has been a lot on Kayleigh and all that's going on in her life and the changes that's taken place in her body, that I haven't really thought about how it's all affecting Graham as well.
You guys are kids still. You guys are learning a lot and have to grow up so fast. It gets emotional, especially now we're at the countdown.
I think it would be a good idea that we all get together and we can all kind of talk things out and all get on the same page and kind of know what each one's feeling and thinking. So I'm gonna have to reach out to Becky and hopefully she will accept.
I wouldn't count on Becky actually showing up, but I really hope she does come.
I'm nervous.
It's gonna be all right.
Is it though?
Today I'm back in Pennsylvania to go to court. Basically, Aiden filed for special relief, which is basically saying he wants emergency custody of Luca. And so we have our special relief hearing today, which is ridiculous.
If everything happens the way it should, realistically, everything should be perfectly fine.
Or I don't go, I get stuck here.
Aiden is the one who agreed to let Luca and I move to Myrtle if he didn't have to pay child support. I think what happened is I finally started posting my relationship on social media, and I think that showed Aiden that JJ's in Luca's life a lot more than he thought. And I don't think Aiden wants me to have a boyfriend, and I don't think Aiden wants me to have anything at all.
If you ask me, Aiden should welcome the fact that JJ is a good dude and loves Luca. He should be happy about that. Would he rather you be with a bag? I mean, think about it.
I don't know.
The judge can make a custody schedule so ridiculously difficult with 2-hour visits that I cannot go to South Carolina.
That's nothing that you need to obsess about.
That's the biggest thing.
They can't tell me I can't live in Myrtle Beach. Where I'm getting anxious is, it's like, okay, so Pennsylvania court really likes to do this thing where it's every other weekend for the dad and Wednesday evenings, but he doesn't stay on Wednesdays.
Now, if I have to bring Luca to Pennsylvania every Wednesday to spend time with his dad,
it would be impossible for me to be in Myrtle Beach. So, I don't know.
Well, you can't obsess about it before it happens. I mean, you can think about it, put it in the back of your mind. But the most important thing is you guys can both put your feelings and
I have no feelings towards him. Or
feelings and dislikes towards each other.
I want nothing to do with him.
When I first heard Aiden was taking Jenna to court over custody, my thought was, it's bull. In my opinion, he's just trying to be a disruptive force and get in the way of her happiness down in Myrtle. Jenna's just trying to do the right thing and have normalcy. The biggest thing is normalcy for Luca. He needs to be able to get established and get into some activities, get into some schooling. He just needs to lay a foundation. That's important. I'm gonna park right back there.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Just go in there, be confident. I'm trying to stay positive for Jenna because the last thing I want to do is make things worse. But I'm honestly really worried about what this court case could do. She is so happy in Myrtle, and this could really pull the carpet out from underneath her happy life. Deep breath.
Okay.
You good?
No.
You're gonna be good.
There's a chance that I could lose today's hearing. And I think the worst possible outcome is me having to stay in Altoona and moving back into my dad's. I love him, but Jesus. I have my own life now, and I don't want to be in Pennsylvania.
That was bull.
You need to get a hold of him. You guys need to work something out.
Today, Aiden and I went to court to discuss our custody agreement about Luca, and it went about as poorly as it could.
He got everything he wanted. And then some.
After only hearing from Aiden and I's lawyers and not looking at a single piece of evidence,
the judge agreed with Aiden, and that means giving Luca to Aiden
every other weekend, every Wednesday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., and every other Monday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., which makes it impossible for me to be in Myrtle Beach.
I'm not living here.
What's your plan?
I don't know. What are my options?
Have you tried to make contact with Aiden?
Yes, we're talking. I said, hey, can we figure something out until the 3rd? He said, yes, leave Luca with me till the 3rd. I said, I can't leave Luca for 10 days. Can we figure out something practical, please?
Son of a bitch, you should just have that little come over to the house.
Why?
Sit down and talk about it.
He's not going to come there and talk. He won.
I know he won. He has all the leverage.
I'm not ever dropping child support again.
We come to an agreement.
He is going to pay me until he legally doesn't have to. I'm never doing that ever again.
Aiden is the one who agreed for me to move to Myrtle in exchange for him not to pay child support. So for him to get lawyers involved is just ridiculous. And let me tell you, it's a lot of money. And it's stressing me out because, you know, this money, it feels like it's going to waste. Like I'm just dishing out thousands of dollars to an attorney, and Aiden's doing the same. Could you imagine if we put everything we both spent into an account for Luca? Are you kidding? Like, he would have so much money. For real.
It's like, what did I just spend money on? For what? For what?
You're blocking me.
Okay, oh my God.
Jenny, you have to pay attention to what's going on. You need to work it out. Like, as soon as you can just come to grips with that and understand it and be like, okay, let's figure it out now. That's when things can get better. You figure out
I'm not
how
bargaining with this little on how to live my life. Like, it's bull. Okay.
You're out in the intersection.
All right.
Holy
Well, you're yelling at me.
What are
Please
you?
stop.
You're gonna get us killed.
Okay.
You need to get your head straight for right now, for real. Like, that's most important.
This whole custody battle is ruining everything for me. And it's just a really big slap in the face as a mom because I do everything for Luca.
I'm not saying I don't think Aiden deserves time with him. I do. I'm not a bitch.
He does.
But I want to live my life. I haven't asked that mother for anything. I haven't done anything to him. I don't want anything from him. Like, I hate it here. I don't want to be here.
I just want him to go away because it's not about Luca. It's not. I think now that I'm happy in Myrtle with JJ, he wants to mess that up. And it's just dawning on me now that I'm really stuck here until I can appeal this. And you know, I'm worried that there's no way in hell that Aiden's gonna agree to anything I want. Ugh, it's not good.
I'm heading back home from the Bachelorette party, and I'm getting kind of nervous because I haven't heard back from Lawrence since I texted him about the stripper. Hi, baby.
There she is.
Hey, Dad, do you know where Lala is?
Lala's downstairs.
What's up, Grandpa? Hi. I know something is definitely wrong since Lawrence hasn't texted or called me. We never go long without talking to each other, and especially him not like coming to the door and saying hi to me when I got home. So I really need to figure out what's up. I'm gonna go downstairs for a minute. Can you just not follow me real quick? Hi, baby. Please talk to me. I didn't do anything, I promise you. What? I didn't do anything though. I was set up.
I don't care who got it, your mom, sister, my mom, I don't care. All I know is y'all got some weird dancing in the thong. That, like, come on now. What if I would've got some or something?
Honestly, I
shaking
truthfully
ass or
wouldn't
something?
have been mad at you if you had a stripper because I am grown enough to not have gotten upset when I knew something was out of
So
your
I'm
control
immature.
and not your fault.
That's pretty much what you're telling me, because I felt some type of way that I'm about to be
No,
embarrassed.
but I'm not gonna be mad at something that I know isn't your fault.
I don't.
And is out of your control. And it would be different if the friends got you the stripper and you were like touching all up on the stripper and like enjoying the show.
Were you?
That's different. No.
Were you?
You think I wanted that?
She aggravated me.
You can ask your mother, my sister. I was mortified. I screamed, I said, no, 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 no. Let me off the bus. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And he went on everyone else, and I literally stood in the corner, and I couldn't even look. It was disgusting. Play the tapes. Roll the footage. Show this man what happened.
There's nothing anybody can say to me that's gonna change the way I'm feeling right now.
We're dead ass done. We're not getting married, we're not together. Like, I'm doing
What? I didn't do anything. Please don't act crazy in front of the kids, Lala.
Don't do that, honey.
I think Lawrence is overreacting.
Not.
I was on the bus. She didn't participate or nothing. She ran into a corner like a little child. And Lawrence needs to check himself.
Lawrence ain't checking himself. I am not wrong. I feel like I had gotten slapped in the face, then spit on, and then stomped and kicked. Like, out of here. There's no wedding. No, honestly, everybody can go to home. We're not having a wedding. There's nothing happening.
Don't do that, because your wife loves you, and she totally didn't even look at anything.
I think the reaction was really extreme. He's got a young man's temper, I think. Young guys, you know, like when her dad was young, same sort of thing. Yeah. It's definitely like an impulse that, you know, it's not good.
Are you worried? Not really, right? I mean, he's gonna be fine.
I've never seen Lawrence like this before, and I'm really worried that he's actually serious about calling this wedding off. Nate and I are still together, but I chose to move back to my dad's because living at Taryn's was really hard. I thought Taryn would be similar to how my dad raised me, by Taryn just letting Nate and I kind of make our own decisions, but she wasn't like that. Taryn is more of, this is how it is, this is going to be how it is, and there's no really, like, you don't get a say.
Is there anything that you need me to, like, bring for him, or anything you need? No? Okay. I'm just gonna finish getting ready, and I'll head over there. I didn't see this coming. Like, I thought it would have been, not butterflies and rainbows, because, like, life is never that, but, like, I didn't think it would end up this way with Emily moving out of my mom's house. It feels wrong, and it kind of messes with me. I don't feel like a good dad because I'm not there. Because I'm like, that's my job. Like, I need to be there. But I also know, like, my mom won't let me move out until I finish high school next year. With all this happening, it has brought me down a lot. It's two of the most important people in my life that are butting heads, and, like, I'm just stuck in the middle of it, and I don't know what to do.
I haven't seen Emily and Wesley in a month and a half. And that sucks. It hurts. But it was to a point where it was, you could just, like, cut the tension in the house. She'd walk right past us and not make eye contact, not look up, not even a blink. And it's like, I can't live a life like that. I mean, when she was staying here, all I asked was, please just come down and talk to me. I would go up there at night, and she straight acted like I wasn't breathing the same air as her. So I can't force, and I won't force her to have a conversation with me until she wants to. I think I did try to go out of my way to talk to her, but at the same time, I will admit that I didn't always follow through with that because she's intimidating. But I think one of my biggest issues with her is once Wesley was here and born, Wesley and I took up more of Nate's attention than she thought it would. I think she just struggled trying to let go of him a little bit. She's like, that's still my baby. He's still 17. He needs to listen to his mommy. And I'm like, okay, 17, but he still has a kid.
So I think you're stuck in a tough position where...
He is, and that's the unfortunate part.
And maybe this is an opportunity where, Nate, you can tell your mom how you feel and what's bothering you. So then we can air this out and so we can get to that next step.
I would rather just not, because it just keeps going on and on and on. Like, no one listens to anyone. So, like, why keep explaining how everyone feels if no one's gonna listen?
We're listening right now.
But
right?
Everyone's been listening the whole time.
Well, I haven't been here, you know?
I don't like what's going on, you know, because it does hurt Nate a lot. And he's stuck in a very tough position that, you know, I wouldn't want to be in myself. You know, it's tough. It's real tough. It's hard. What do you think you need to do to make sure that you're happy and that you get to see Wesley, but then your mom's happy and Emily as well?
I don't think there's anything that I can do to fix the situation, because honestly, it's not me. Like I'm just, it's my mom.
Stuck in the middle, is what it is.
It's my mom and my son's mom. Like, it's between them, and I'm the one that hears it because I'm there for both sides of it.
Absolutely.
So, like, what can I do? I don't think I can do anything.
Well,
because I'm not the problem. I think my mom and Emily, if they were to switch skin, they would be the exact same person. Very, like, mom, alpha female to the max. And so I definitely think with having 2 of those in the same house, there's gonna be some sort of problem at some point. And now they both want me to pick a side, but like, I know that I can't really pick a side because that's not fair to me, it's not fair to Wesley, it's not fair to Emily, it's not fair to my mom. Like, it just sucks.